What up, guys? I'm back with another video. And in this topic we're going to talk about why narcissists will test you so much, because this is what they constantly do to other people, and why narcissists want certain reactions out of you. And what this is called, for those of you guys that never heard of this word or this term, is a shit test. This is something that a lot of guys know that girls do when it comes to relationships and things like this. And a lot of people say just by nature, a lot of women are narcissists just by nature, but you can't single out women and say all women do this. Just a lot do, and some don't. I've met and known women who don't play games, period, that are just straight up. And that's very respectable, but it's usually some of the better looking girls that want to do this, because they're honestly usually the ones with the most fragile egos, and they just can't, like everything has to be their way. These are the girls that want reactions out of you the most, and they will shit test you over and over and over and over again. They will test you in so many ways. They do it in a very secretive type of way that you might not notice some of the things that they do, but they're constantly shit testing you over and over and over again to see if you even pass some of them. In my opinion, a lot of these females that I speak on right now, they are very narcissistic. They can't just bond with you like a regular person, because they know they lose in that situation. They know that you are a better person than they are in that sense. So they have to run their games, and they have to play their games on you to constantly get those reactions out of you, if that makes sense. They want to see where you're strong. They want to see where you're weak. They want to know every single side to you, so they can use everything to their advantage against you, so they can manipulate you and do whatever they want to you, which is what narcissists do. They can't just be a regular human being and go about their day and just play fair game with everybody and with you. They have to run these games. They have to get these reactions so they can continue their manipulation. And if you ask me, I suggest not dealing with any of these types of females. I retired from that a long time ago. Yes, I had retired from dating girls with daddy issues. Officially retired, guys. Congratulations to me. I broke the curse. Because those girls have some serious issues. Let's just say that. I don't care how hot these girls are. They will mess you up. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even to the point where you're physically messed up, and it can eat you up. It's not worth dealing with these types of females. I'm telling you guys this now. It's just not worth it. They don't want to be vulnerable. They just don't want to be. And I don't think I want anybody in my life that can't show that realness, that can't show that side of them, that can't show that vulnerability. And as a person, I have many different sides to myself. Like, I'm a very chill person. I can be a very vulnerable guy and down to earth. The most chillest guy you'll ever talk to. But whenever I put my gym gear on, if I'm ever competing in a sport, if I'm ever going out and about or something like this, like, there's a whole different side that comes up out of me. That's a side you guys never see. Only if you come from where I'm from and you see me perform, or you see me do these things, then you would understand. But I'm also a very extroverted person. a very laughable guy. Like, I can like die laughing and stuff like that, and just have a good time and be in the gym, be talking to everybody, just having a good time, and in sports and in everything else. But this, when I do these videos, I put myself in that vulnerable place to be as real as possible. And I'm like this with people too. If I have like somebody over or something like that, I know it's not always like that, but it can be like that if you just chill and you start talking about real shit. It's almost like a therapy session, you know what I mean? That's what these videos are. That's why some people will watch them and be like, they think this is who I am 24/7, when it's not the truth. I am an animal outside of these videos, in the gym, even in certain places outside of the gym and things like this. I'm also a very loud guy, but this is more of a calm, melatonined place where I'm just speaking truth and letting it flow the way it is and the way it should be and the way it should be said. So that's just the truth about that anyways. And back to this for a second, guys, I just don't think it's worth it, period, having these types of females or even males that are like this either in your life, because you can't be happy. It's damn near impossible. And you might feel a little bit happier in certain moments if you're with the person. But if you lose that person, which you will eventually, now you're going to understand how much better off you were without them. And they actually blocked all your blessings, and they used you so they could selfishly get to their blessings, if that makes sense. You need real people in your life where you are both feeding off of each other. You are both feeding off of each other's energies, and you're using it to the good. It's not one person using you for everything that they can get and then they abandon you. This is the worst type of person you could possibly have in your life, and nothing good will ever come out of that. And those are the people that you look back and you say, I was much better off without that person. I was much better off to being alone than having this person. And they might have brought certain things to the table that might have been good for you. Like narcissists, they'll bring sex to the table, no fucking problem. But you'll still realize you were better off without this person. And that's what I see in all these females in today's society that are like this. How much better off I am without them in life. And I'm not saying I can never date a good looking girl that has a lot of other things going on too. That's good, because I believe it will happen, but it's rare to find something like that. It is out there, it's just rare. And there's tons of good looking females out there, but a lot of the time you're gonna understand that something is seriously off here. And that's what I've seen in all my years of dating and seeing true colors. It's just like most of these females, like, it's just the dark truth. They are really like that, and it is really like that. So when the right thing comes along for you, you can give that a shot. And I'm pretty sure you will know if it's the right thing. And I'll still even give other people the benefit of the doubt, and I'll give certain people chances up until they prove themselves to be untrustworthy. And then I'll basically cut ties and continue on, because I ain't putting up with no bullshit like that. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with fake friends. I'm not putting up with people that can show no love, vulnerability. It's a waste of time. Whenever I can have all these things to myself, I can show myself all these things. I can give myself love. I can be vulnerable in myself. I can get after it myself and basically get all the things that everybody wants by myself. So And if you have the wrong people in your life, make no mistake, these things will be robbed from you, because you're going to start to give all these emotions and all these good things that you have to the wrong people, and they never invested anything back. They made you believe that you're lucky to have them. You can sleep with them. You can do these things with them. You're so lucky. No. They are lucky to have you. They are lucky that you poured so much into them, and they never see it like that. That's why no matter how much you give to a narcissist, it's never enough. Because they are so empty and unfulfilled and have absolutely nothing, guys. You can pour as much as you want into these people. They're still going to take you for granted, and they're still going to say you're so lucky that you have them. So do yourself a favor. If you have a particular person still hanging on in your life, and you know the truth, and you know you should cut them off, but you're not doing it, do yourself a favor and snip that line. Let yourself free. You want to be free. You want to be able to do the things you want to do. You want to be able to be yourself. You want to have your full energy and emotions up to par. You don't want to be sucked of everything that's good about you. You don't want that sucked from you, from another person. You're giving this to another person, and they don't even like you. They're not even doing anything for you. They're not even going to be in your life forever. They're just coming temporarily to take what they want, so they can feed off that and then go to somebody else, and feed off them to go to somebody else, and feed off them. They're just leeches, because they can't accumulate these things themselves. They always need it from somebody else. That's why whatever you give to them, it's not good enough. I'm going to cut this video short, guys. I got another video to do, so I will get to that one. I will be back.